In March 1884, Dodge County commissioned A. Zimmerman to construct a suitable house for the poor farm. The large two-story frame house was of German origins, built for sturdiness and simplicity to accommodate a large number of residents with a specific purpose in mind. A full-length covered porch adorned the front with an oversized centered front door, which opened onto the 10-foot-high main floor. At the end of the foyer was a double-wide staircase leading upstairs with laundry chutes built in the side that extended from the top floor to the basement. To the right was a living room and small dining for the steward's use. Beyond that was a dining room for the inmates that attached to the large kitchen, which sat at the back of the house. Stairs leading to the basement were located there. To the left of the foyer was two good-sized bedrooms for the steward and his family. Further to the west was another small bedroom, with the main bathroom opposite the hallway, which ended at a large mudroom where the cream separator was located by the back door of the house. Upstairs there was 5 large dormitory-style bedrooms and another bathroom for the inmates. The hallway was wide with a barber chair and washstand in front of large windows at the front of the house. Each inmate was provided a simple iron rail bed, both single and double, in a room with other residents and a space for their clothes. A table and chairs were also included for playing cards or other activities. Although the house was provided with both a steward section and inmate section, there has been nothing recorded that these divisions were recognized. It has been mentioned that every section of the house was used by all except the steward's bedroom. There was a partial basement under the house, with entry both by a staircase leading from the kitchen and outside cellar steps on the south wall by the lane for coal deliveries. Fruits and vegetables for processing and storage could enter this way also. There was a coal bin nearby to fuel the boiler system to heat the house. The county used steam radiant heat, which was upgraded in 1909. The fruit and vegetable bins were off to one corner of the basement near a cider press. Near the center were 2 large wash tubs. Clothes and linens could be dropped down the laundry chutes from the 2 floors above for ease on wash day. In 1887, 2 jail cells were built in the basement to house the minor offense criminals at night who were sent to work off their crimes. To the north of the house, dug deep in the hill, was the 11 by 12 by 10-foot deep ice house. With a dirt floor for drainage, the walls were brick with a thick cement roof covered by more dirt for insulation. 9 steps led down to the floor, and ice blocks, placed tightly together, packed with straw, could last many weeks. Empty, the ice house registers 50 to 60 degrees year-round, but filled with ice it would stay much colder. It was used for this purpose from 1884 to the mid-1920s, when the electricity was introduced to the house. Since then, it has been used for food storage and shelter during severe storms. Improvements included a phone system in 1902, and the house was wired for electricity in 1920, which added to the safety and comfort of the residents. In 1929, the much-used kitchen was remodeled, which included a new cook stove and commercial refrigerator that could hold up to 8 5-gallon cream cans. Water was provided to the house by the windmill and water storage barrel located near the back of the house. The windmill, erected in 1884, was the tallest built by the Aeromotor Company in Chicago, so to be able to catch the wind above the hill to the north. The well was 100 feet deep to provide good water to the farm, even in the driest of years. The water system was updated in 1898 by adding a water storage tank. Powered by wind, water could be piped upwards to fill a 10 by 10-foot wooden barrel sitting 10 foot up atop an open brick room. This would provide enough water for daily use and fire control if needed. Gravity would then be used to draw the water through piping into a large in-ground concrete storage tank beneath the kitchen. From there, it could be hand pumped into the house. To keep the water in the elevated barrel from freezing solid in the winter, the brick room underneath served as the first smokehouse. Although there would be some freezing on top, the heat generated from the meat smoking was enough to keep water flowing. When the smokehouse was not in use, a kerosene lamp would serve the same purpose. One of the inmates, Joe, was commissioned to build a shelter around the water barrel for protection. Joe built the wood structure on a concrete block base but did not permanently secure it. The wisdom behind this was evident during several severe windstorms over the years. By not being secured, the structure could move without being destroyed and easily replaced on its footing later. It was called the water tower after that. In 1945, it received a new roof and paint. In 1922, a new 11.5 by 9.5 foot brick smokehouse was constructed just north of the house. The floor and roof were solid concrete with a wood door. There was a fire pit formed in the center of the floor with metal rods for hanging meat. As nice as it was rarely used, the preference being using the water tower smokehouse.